Hey, what's up triathletes, Taren here. Ironman Hawaii 2016 is over and today we're going to run down what happened in the women's side of the race. Stick around if you want to know how it all unfolded, who won, who ended up on the podium, and who didn't have a very good day. 5 minutes after the men started the pro race in Hawaii, the cannon went off for the women, and as they typically do, Jody Swallow and American Meredith Kessler went off to an early lead in the swim. It was shaping up to be a very quick day for the women's field, just like it was the men's. The water was fairly calm with some gentle rollers, and it didn't seem like we were going to get very high winds or extreme temperatures. The women had a very big lead pack of 13 ladies coming into the pier in a blistering finish time of 52 minutes and 40 seconds for the swim. Meredith Kessler finished first, followed closely behind, and I'm talking seconds behind, by Leanda Cave, Jody Swallow, Annabelle Luxford, and Alicia Kay. Defending champion and my pre-race favorite, Daniela Ryf, was just 8 seconds behind, and the closest contender I felt coming in to challenge Ryf, Mirinda Carfrae, was over 4 minutes back. Daniela Ryf, who is an amazingly strong biker, got out into the front of the bike pack instantly, but she didn't kill herself trying to distance herself right away. She stayed smooth for quite a while, but certainly establishing herself as the strongest biker out there. Going into Kona, Ryf must have done the math knowing that the strongest runner in the field and her top challenger, Mirinda Carfrae, would be in behind her, and that she would need at least 10 minutes coming into the second transition going off the bike. So she gradually built that lead, eventually putting a break into it around 35 miles. At the halfway turnaround in Hawi, Daniela Ryf held on to the lead with only Anya Baranek close in behind her. All the rest of the women, featuring Meredith Kessler, Alicia Kay, Mary Beth Ellis, Jody Swallow, and Michelle Vesterby, were all more than 3 minutes back. In behind even that group were the super runners of the field. 7 to 8 minutes back were Mirinda Carfrae, Heather Jackson, and Melissa Hothschild. That's a hard one. We're all a long way back and not even showing signs of being able to gain on Ryf. By the time she came into the bike, it was nothing but the Daniela Ryf show. She had 7 minutes on the next closest competitor and even more on the main field. A long way back coming into T2, like 13 minutes back, were the next closest competitors, Heather Jackson, Annabelle Luxford, and Meredith Kessler. Of all those women, Heather Jackson was by far the strongest runner and the person that I thought could do very well in Kona. But she had a lot of work to do to catch up to Daniela Ryf, and Ryf was looking very, very strong on the run, showing no cracks or signs of fatigue. The absolute strongest runner in the field, as always, is Mirinda Carfrae, but she came off the bike 22 minutes back from Ryf. And seemingly, she was what I thought was out of contention even for the podium. And it played out like this for the majority of the run, with Ryf in the front and all the women in behind jostling back for the other podium places. In my race predictions, I called for Ryf to win, but this was ridiculous. This was a shirt kicking. This was all Daniela Ryf all the time. Literally. I mean, I barely have any footage of the other women from the feed at Kona because all the other women were so far back that the cameras couldn't even pick them up. Take a look at this leaderboard. Yeah, shirt kicking. My 2 picks ahead of the race to challenge Ryf were Heather Jackson and Mirinda Carfrae, who both had fantastic days. Heather Jackson held strong the entire day, fending off Mirinda Carfrae for as long as she could, but Carfrae put in another fantastic run, coming from 22 minutes back to eventually get into second place, passing Heather Jackson. In the end though, Daniela Ryf put in what is the single best Ironman race in women's Ironman history. She smashed the course record by more than 6 minutes. And then she ran across the finish line because she was still fresh. Mirinda Carfrae got herself into second place, and Heather Jackson took another step towards being the US females' top contender, finishing in 9 hours, 11 minutes, and 45 seconds. This was a record-setting day where, just like on the men's side of the race, Daniela Ryf set a new standard for what Ironman triathletes are to be in the female side of the race. All the other women now have 365 days to shape themselves into trying to get into contention to even hold a candle to the standard that Daniela Ryf has set. That's it for Ironman Hawaii 2016. If you want to know what happened in the men's race, I will link it up here and in the description below, where I recapped what happened on that side of the field. This was a fantastic day. Thank you to everyone for watching. Congratulations to all the pro athletes, all the age groupers, and a particular woo-woo to my friend Nicole Walker, who went out there and it was her first dance in Kona, and she had a very good day, racing exactly according to plan, and hint, might be stepping up to the pro field at the Ironman distance next year. She might be mad I said that. As always, triathletes, happy and hard training, and good luck in your next triathlon. 5 minutes after the men's pro field in Hawaii. This is hard when you're tired.